In the heart of Switzerland, rising sharply above the city of Lucerne, lies Mount Pilatus, one of the most enigmatic mountains in the world. Its towering peaks and jagged ridges have long been shrouded in mystery, legends, and supernatural tales. But among the many stories that swirl around Pilatus, one stands out. A legend of a hidden treasure, said to be guarded by spirits or even the devil himself. This treasure is said to be an ancient hoard, perhaps Celtic or Roman, with gold, jewels, and artifacts beyond imagination. Yet, despite centuries of searching, no one has ever found it. The story of the devil's treasure of Pilatus is not just about lost riches. It's a story of danger, spiritual forces, and a curse that has terrified those who have sought to uncover it. Why has no one found this treasure? What is it about Pilatus that keeps its riches hidden? In this video, we will explore the legend of the devil's treasure, diving deep into the mountain's history, the folklore surrounding the treasure, and the numerous failed attempts to uncover it. Before we dive into the treasure's tale, we must first understand Pilatus itself. The mountain, which towers at 2,132 meters, 6,994 feet, above the town of Lucerne, is surrounded by natural beauty. The Lake Lucerne lies at its base, reflecting the mountain's imposing presence. It is often said that Pilatus is not just a mountain, but a living entity, a guardian of secrets that has been revered and feared for centuries. The mountain is named after Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who, according to Christian tradition, sentenced Jesus Christ to be crucified. There are many theories about how the mountain came to bear his name. Some say that Pilate's spirit haunts the mountain, and that it is his resting place after he died in exile. Others believe that the name is a symbolic connection between the Roman era and the mysteries that lie in the area. Either way, Pilatus has a history steeped in mysticism, superstition, and the supernatural, which makes it the perfect setting for a treasure buried deep within its slopes. But Pilatus's reputation for the supernatural goes far beyond just the name. Local folklore has long described the mountain as a place where spirits and demons reside. On certain nights, strange lights have been seen flickering on its peaks, and ghostly figures have been reported by travelers. It is a place where the line between reality and the supernatural often seems to blur. The legend of the devil's treasure has been passed down for generations. Some say that the treasure was hidden by Celtic tribes long before the Romans arrived. Others believe it was left behind by Roman soldiers, who, after conquering lands in the region, buried their plunder on the slopes of Pilatus to keep it safe. Whatever the true origin of the treasure, the one constant in the legend is that it is guarded, not just by nature, but by supernatural forces that have kept it hidden from human eyes. One of the most persistent tales is that the treasure is protected by the devil himself. According to some versions of the story, the devil made a deal with the treasure's original owner or protector, ensuring that the riches would be kept safe for eternity. Others claim that the treasure is cursed, and that any who attempt to find it will face the wrath of the devil or his minions. The few who have attempted to seek it out, whether by hiking up the mountain or exploring the caves, said to hide it, have either failed or disappeared mysteriously. The treasure, according to local lore, is said to be immense. Gold coins, precious stones, weapons, and artifacts of extraordinary value are thought to be buried somewhere within the mountain's shadowy caves. Some versions of the story even suggest that the treasure may include ancient Roman relics, or even the sword of Emperor Charlemagne, who once traveled through the region. But why has it never been found? What is it that keeps the treasure hidden in plain sight? The first serious attempts to uncover the treasure of Pilatus began in the 17th century, when local legend was combined with the ambitions of treasure hunters. Jesuit priests, scholars, and adventurers all sought to find the lost riches of Pilatus, believing that the treasure could unlock not only immense wealth, but also secrets of the ancient world. One of the earliest and most famous efforts was led by a group of Swiss treasure hunters in the 1600s. Armed with maps and local folklore, they ventured into the dark caves of Pilatus, convinced that the treasure was hidden deep inside. They navigated the treacherous slopes and entered the mountain's tunnels, but none of them returned with any treasure. The cave was said to have collapsed during their search, leaving only a few clues behind. Over the years, others have claimed to have seen strange lights or mysterious shadows moving near the mountain, suggesting the presence of a protective force. Some even claim to have heard voices or laughter echoing across the peaks, leading them to believe that the devil or other supernatural beings were watching over the treasure. So why has the treasure never been found? Some believe that the devil's curse is the reason why none have ever uncovered the riches hidden on Pilatus. According to local legend, those who attempt to take the treasure will face horrible misfortune, or worse, they will be consumed by the mountain itself. One of the most chilling accounts comes from a local hunter in the 19th century, who reported seeing the ghostly figure of a man in a dark robe standing at the entrance to a cave. The figure told the hunter to turn back, and when the hunter ignored the warning and ventured further, he was struck by a violent storm that nearly took his life. When he returned to safety, he found that his family had been struck by misfortune. This is just one of many accounts, but the overwhelming sentiment in the region is that Pilatus is a place of power, and not just any treasure hunter can unlock its secrets. Could the treasure be a metaphor for the greed and desire that have plagued humankind throughout history? Is the curse a warning that some things are better left untouched? Despite all the stories, modern-day adventurers and treasure hunters have continued to attempt to find the treasure of Pilatus. With advances in technology, such as satellite mapping, drones, and deep cave exploration tools, many believe they might finally succeed where others failed. Yet despite these innovations, no significant discovery has ever been made, and those who dare to venture into Pilatus's caves often report feelings of dread, unease, or inexplicable accidents. Some have theorized that the treasure is hidden in a cave system that's been sealed for centuries, protected by both nature and something far more powerful. Others claim that the treasure isn't a physical one at all, but is instead tied to ancient wisdom, mystical knowledge, or even a powerful artifact that's beyond mere gold and jewels. There are several theories surrounding the true nature of the devil's treasure, ancient Celtic or Roman hoard. Many believe the treasure is the remains of Celtic or Roman riches hidden by soldiers or traders during ancient times. Pilatus's strategic position near trade routes might have made it a likely hiding place for those hoping to protect their wealth from invaders. The Devil's Bargain. Another theory is that the treasure is tied to dark pacts, a deal with the devil that has trapped the riches on the mountain. In this version of the story, the treasure is cursed, and anyone who tries to take it will suffer for their greed. A symbol of spiritual power. Some believe that the treasure isn't material wealth at all, but rather symbolic, representing a form of spiritual knowledge or power that is hidden from humankind. In this case, the treasure may not be gold or silver, but something far more valuable, a knowledge that could change the world. The Devil's Treasure of Pilatus remains one of the most enduring and captivating mysteries of Swiss folklore. Whether you believe it is a literal treasure or something more symbolic, the story continues to draw treasure hunters, adventurers, and historians to the mountain slopes. Pilatus stands as a sentinel over its hidden riches, guarding them from those who seek to possess them. Is the treasure still hidden beneath the rocky terrain of Pilatus? Or is it something that is simply meant to remain lost, a reminder that some things are best left undisturbed? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more haunting mysteries.